Time now for hashtag Watch This. Joe, what you got for us this morning?
Well, so many great things happen during a newscast that many times you don't get to see, but I want to share a few of them with you. Unfortunately, it's not from the couch.
Thank goodness.
It's from across the nation with some of our newscaster friends. Watch this.
Okay.
But can I find this in Arlington?
Oh, good grief, yes.
No. All right, let's see how long it is. Let's hold it up.
This guy is probably close to 5 feet.
No.
Texas rat snakes are going to be one of the largest snakes that you find in the Metroplex area.
That is awesome.
Get this thing off me, man.
That's great.
If you did not see, there was a small lizard on that branch there.
That's what it
So while we're concentrating on the snake, the lizard jumps on him.
Oy. I did a live shot with a snake wrapped around my neck. That's right.
Hey, Britney Spears.
Now, our next clip is of a female newscaster getting freaked out by a fish. Watch this.
Is about 12 pounds.
Oh no.
That would have been me.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
I mean, the photographer, can you like zoom somewhere else?
She dropped that fish straight on its face.
That would be me. That's very scary.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I can't watch. I feel so bad
Well,
for its face.
Joe, we appreciate these reporter fails, but none of us on the couch ever mess up.
never.
But Joe does. Watch this. Can we watch?
Hashtag Watch This is up next. Joe, what do you have for us?
Well, if you ever tried to
Joe will be back.
I'll be back. We'll watch this next.
What were you laughing at there? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
What were you trying to say?
I have no idea, but
That's funny.
I can't remember. I think Britt, see, what happens is you don't see, Britt and Friendy are always laughing.
at something.
And so they said something, and I can't remember.
Blame it on us.
It's always Britt and Friendy's fault.
No, it is because every time we're going in the sports, you do something, the two of you do something that makes
Or you're
me like
eating in the middle of a
like tearing
tease.
up.
Yes.
We're offended.
Yeah,
we're offended.
Yes.
I will
we're
say, though,
offended.
we do like to have fun behind the scenes. Like this morning, when I walked into the studio,
I was just going to say,
Britt
what
was
about
looking
you?
at the camera, so I walked up behind the camera and started dancing, trying to
He's
make her
going
laugh.
like this, walking into the studio.
But
and
she,
I was reading about Donald Trump.
And she stayed.
And
She
he's
stayed
going,
the course.
Can't
She
do
stayed the
that,
course.
Joe.
I was
I
just
did.
trying to dance a little bit.
See, that's what you have to learn to do, Joe. When people are doing silly things, you gotta focus.
Okay, well, you
But
did a good
wait.
job this morning.
Important. How was my watch this? I tried to be
This?
like you.
It was okay.
What do you like?
It was okay.
I was working on it all morning before you got here. I was like,
I really like that we called Joe out because he usually calls us out. So
That's my job.
turn.
Not
Stay
yours.
with us, you guys. We'll be back in just a minute.
But take a look what I've got. These ladies all about dead boys. You can't take it back. You call me fat. Call me obese, grade 2 or 3. Remember that.
7:53 right now. Welcome back to Good Day. Speaking of dad bob,
king
Joe
of
Pollock
dad
joins
bod.
us now for a hashtag Watch This. Okay, dad
I
bob
don't
Joe.
know if that's a good thing or not.
You said you had a dad bod the other day.
You're the one who admitted to it. We
Yeah, but
didn't-
you're the one who, you just said I'm the king of dad bods? Does that mean
I didn't say that. I said
I said
speaking
that.
of dad bods.
Does that mean I'm really big and I got the biggest dad bod?
no, you're
or
like
the-
on the better range of acceptable dad bods.
I mean, I'm okay.
All right,
I
all
don't think
right.
I
Let's
should go
move
into
on.
it
Let's move
necessarily.
on. So this is my final watch this. So I thought it would only be right if we helped out families who struggle with family members being too involved in technology.
Yes.
My wife would say that about me. So there is a company that is here to help. Watch this.
Okay, guys, time for dinner.
As you can see, everybody not paying attention to family dinner. They're on their phones or their iPads or whatever.
Yeah.
That's so
Wait,
crazy.
that was setting the table.
Yes.
What is that? It stops.
Looks like a pepper grinder.
Doesn't just season spaghetti.
Does it send out a signal?
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, that is cool.
That's legit.
What if we use this during Watch This, though?
Does it also
that?
have pepper in it?
Oh.
Is this a company in England?
Yes.
It must be.
I saw mums.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I saw. Wow. That's awesome.
That is funny. Why?
I love it.
That is funny.
That's
That
genius.
is cool. Well, it's really good, yeah. Set a dinner time.
Yeah.
Talk to each other. Talk about your day, how it
Tablets
went.
and tantrums were thrown.
I want to get one of those for dates too.
See, look at the result. They started talking and socializing and laughing together.
Right.
See?
That's what we need. Family more time, more family time, more dinner time.
Yes, and too, that works for like dates. You know, people that have been on
Good
bad
point.
dates where someone's like on their phone the whole time, just be like, you know, the pepper thing.
Like, do you want some
Or you
pepper
just
on
make
your
sure that you put your
Alfredo?
phone away. Just be like,
Yeah.
hey, can you put your phone down?
Usually I just be like, put it away.
Yeah, I tell you, in my house, we don't take our devices to the table. But it's also, even when you go out with friends, what do? Everybody's got their phones. And I love the one thing that people have said, you put your phones and you stack them up in the middle of the table, and the first person to reach for the phone has
Pays
to
the bill,
pay.
right?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, but, because listen, I mean, especially here in like the newsroom, we're all in our devices
And we all
day
have two
long.
phones.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Work phones.
And so if you go out with friends, you're still connected
I
too much.
do have some good friends that will say, let's all put our phones away.
Yeah.
You know, let's all spend time together, especially because we're all, you know,
Right.
want to spend time together. We're all
Yeah.
different cities. We
Good
wanna
point.
We want to be together. So.
Yeah.
That's good to know. We all just need a
And it's
pepper
Yeah.
grinders, secret pepper grinders.
sometimes your head hurts from staring at, like, a phone for too long, right?
Right, of
It's
course.
too bad those parents can't just tell them, like, I just told you to put it away, so.
Right.
That they had to get a pepper grinder, and these kids had tantrums. You're like, come on, you guys, it's not that big of a
The
deal.
worst is when I see it at a restaurant. There'll be like
Oh,
a family
yeah.
eating together,
Yeah,
and their
this
kid
is
will be on their
sad.
iPad, and no one's talking. I'm like,
Right.
why would you bring that? Why would you let your child bring that to a restaurant? Leave that at home. You're
Good
out for
point.
family
Well,
time.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Keeps them
I will
quiet.
say, as a father, I will say, if you go to a restaurant that maybe has like a 45-minute wait to get a table, I might bring an iPad so that they can do something while we
Right,
wait.
right.
Okay,
that makes sense.
But once you get to the
But you
table,
put it
right.
away once you're at the table?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that makes
See,
sense.
this wasn't away. This was kid headphones in, watching
Right.
a movie while parents were not looking at each other.
There's a time and a place for everything.
I agree.
Right.
Right.
And you got a chance to miss out on, you know, maybe your daughter might be telling you something serious. Your son might be saying something and you don't discern
Or
what's
they
happening.
don't say those things because they're on their phones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a great idea, Joe. We will miss having you here for #WatchThis. Thank you for always making us laugh, or
Making
freaking
us
us
scaring
out
us.
with those kids that were hitting trees when they were on rope swings. I mean,
We start a slow
why
We'll be
not?
back after this, guys.
We'll be back in a minute.
starting a slow clap for Joe.